What's up, guys? Welcome to All the Mods 10 to the Sky. So for those of you that know me from the past, welcome to a brand new fresh channel. Those of you that don't know me, welcome to the channel. So we're gonna jump in here real quick. I was looking at some of these starting maps, and man, there is some really fancy ones. Like this one I like, but I think we're going to start with this one. The single tree. I think we're going to do that. I guess we need to name this. We'll name it Eternal, and we should start off on a tree. Good deal. Okay, so then I noticed we have what, a watering can, one torch, tome, blueprint package, and this book. So that gives us a bunch of blueprints. Okay, so I guess the first thing that I need to do, okay, there's the quest book. So I'm going to have to go through the quests here, and where is over here. It has been a while since I've played Minecraft, and been a really long time since I've played a sky block. So this ought to be pretty interesting. Building tips starting out, there's the quests. Look at all those quests. So of course the first ones are going to be getting wood. There's some grass. Okay, let me do some of this good stuff. Okay, well, I punched the tree and got all kinds of good stuff. So let's go ahead and grab, okay, we got oak logs. There's a crafting table on a stick. This is gonna give us steak and torch. And I know there was other ones over here. Building tips. There's an oak sapling, so that'll be nice. And then I got a block, any block, so that gives us some dirt. Oh, this is pretty good. Lots more logs. Racking up the quests. Oh, okay. We're just gonna wait on that one because that's a lot of stuff. There's a saw. I'll take that. And that's just a bunch. Look at all these quests. Tips and tricks. Okay, there's a lot of stuff. So what I'm gonna do is, like, I think I only mined one log or something. I'm going to go down here and build us a platform. There went that sapling. Luckily we have one. So we'll make a platform. This is a little, okay, there we go. There's a dirt block down there. That would be terrible. Okay. And then we have the crafting table on a stick. So I can throw this in here. And we can make slabs, right? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to, whoa, what in the heck? I'm going to throw these down right here. All right, so I have a little platform made here and just threw a bunch of junk into here. We need to make some tools and try and get some silkworms. I tried this tree and didn't get any, but I don't feel like standing here chopping this down by hand. So we're going to, I guess, what, we can make an axe? Can we go like this and like this? Is this how this is done? Yeah, there's an axe. And I know we have there's a bunch of quests for pickaxes. I don't know if this is the best way to do this or not. That should have been quest. Maybe we just have to make the normal pickaxe. Let's try that. That one doesn't count. How about that one? Yep, that one did. Okay. So anyway, we'll cut this down, and I need to, yeah, I guess I need to twerk for another tree. There's our other tree. Hopefully we can get a silkworm out of this. That would be great. I should start out here, that way the leaves don't despawn. It seems like silkworms don't want to come out. A bunch of saplings. Did I get one? No, I didn't get one. Okay, I might be here a while looking for caterpillars. I finally got one. Just one. We better let's just go ahead and cut this down and get us a full tree so that I get as much string as I possibly can out of this thing here. Do a little twerking, and then we should be able to, well, yeah, that'll work. We should be able to just put this dude put it right here. Okay, So it's got a progress bar. Okay, so now I just have to wait on that. Let's look in here real quick. There was a... Oh, we got a bunch of quests. Basic storage. Okay, so XP. Holy cow. More XP. I cannot wait to get to applied energistics. That's going to be amazing. There is our pickaxe quest. And, oh, applied energistics too. We have something in there already? Oh, okay. That's just the chest part of it. Yeah, this chapter is, that's my stuff right there. And our tree is fully infested. Am I doing this wrong? Because I'm not getting any string, am I? No, there's no string coming out of this. Why? Isn't it supposed to drop like a ton of string? Am I doing something terribly wrong? I feel like I'm doing something terribly oh, there's string. Maybe, okay, I'm supposed to use the crook. Yeah, that's, or not. Okay, well there's 5. Maybe I'm supposed to use the crook. Do I need to make another one? Okay, so we're gonna grab this and make another one of these. It seemed like I got better drops using this thing. Yeah. Okay, good deal. So I don't know how many string I actually need. Not unless the quest already completed. It did. Okay, so there's more worms, cooked silkworms, and more string. So that's done. Now we're getting into the sieves. Okay, how do we make the sieve? Alright, just a bunch of sticks and planks. Need to make an oak barrel too. Ooh, give me all this string. I feel like I want a regular crafting table. Okay, so if we go here, grab some of these. Run this. Is that an oak barrel? No, how about this? There we go. So there's an oak barrel. I probably should make a few. That's gonna bother me. We'll make a few oak barrels. That way, if it rains, then it will collect the rain. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we got 3 more. Throw those there. So here's our oak sieve, and we'll take that. There is this guy. So then we should be able to make a net for this. We need the string mesh. So it's just a bunch of string there. Okay, so let's get rid of all this. I have plenty of strings. We'll grab this. Yeah, and then this guy should just go like, I don't know that I want it right there. Let's just put it right here for now, and then we can put that in there. Okay, so then let's put some slabs here so we can reach it. Okay, good deal. Good deal. So now I'm guessing we need to get dirt, all that good stuff. We'll grab all this. Yeah, there's dirt. Oak barrel. I think we're kind of waiting on rain at the moment. I do know that we can go, let's see. Am I able to just, yeah, so I can get this. There's a lot of different pebbles that's going to fill up my inventory. There's a ton. Granite. So these, we should be able to, wow, deep slate. How many more varieties of pebbles are there? Basalt. Oh, wow. Okay. So we should be able to take these and then make like cobblestone out of them. There's stone, there's andesite. So here's the stone. There we go. There's stone, there's a quest. And then hammer. I'm sure there's a quest for that. I'm jumping ahead. So we got the barrel done. Dirt. Oh wait, I remember now. We can take leaves and throw leaves in there to get dirt. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna spend some time with this tree. It's raining. Our barrels are filling up. That's amazing. So it seems to trigger one of the next quests. We have to look at dirt, or not dirt, grass. We have to look at grass. And in order to get grass, We need to run dirt through here and get... Oh, there's grass seeds. Okay. So then we do this. Okay, there's the quest. So that quest is good. So now we should be... Oh, yeah, look at all this. There's so many quests. Okay, we got this. There's 5 more dirt. We already got the pebbles, so that's done. Made cobblestone, that's done. Yeah, we'll take some food. Food is good. These islands that were created for this are pretty amazing. Just saying, like, that is awesome. Anyway, over here. So we need to make the stone hammer. Okay, that's pretty simple. You know what? Let's grab a crafting table and put it somewhere. This we need to, because this hand one is nice, but it's kind of a pain and I can't find it most of the time. We're just going to put this in here. Use the good old crafting table. Okay, so we need the hammer. We have our cobblestone down there. Have this. There's our hammer, and then we should be able to... These are all full. So let's do this real quick. We should be able to get clay out of that. I could put dust in there. So now we're down to sand. And we're completing quests, and I didn't even mean to. Okay, so there's dust. So then dust, yeah, dust goes into here, and we get clay. And it pops out automatically. That's kind of nice. Okay, so now we have that. And that seemed to... that did a bunch of quests. Okay, so there's a bunch of that. Holy cow. Well, that gave us gravel. There's 9 dust. That's pretty awesome. Oh yeah, look at all this stuff. And then flint. When did I get flint? Flint is pretty garbage in Minecraft. Okay. Oh, there's flint block. That's new to me. I've never seen a flint block before. Okay, so there's upgraded meshes. And then, of course, the ore chunks. Let's see. So, to do ore chunks, like if we take this and break these blocks and run these through... Oh, I already had a bunch of gravel. I guess we need to finish the dirt here. Then we can run this. This will give us mystical agriculture. Uh-oh. That's a fun mod, too. Did I get anything? Okay, so there's tin. We got a little bit of tin. All right, I'm going to do some work on my inventory. So I got a little bit of grass going here. One thing I did forget is when you put these things together, like you could do 4 or however many you can put together at a time. So that was pretty cool. And then I did notice that we can make compressed stuff, and I'm curious if I could run... No, I can't run a compressed through there. Okay, well, it was worth a shot. One other thing I did think about was I need to get some water over there so I don't have to wait on the rain all the time. So we should be able to make this clay ball, and then I know I got some bone meal. And if we do one of these and one of these, that gives us this, which should be... There's the quest. Should be a quest which gives us 6 more. And then we can make this bucket. And we'll just make 1 bucket for now. We actually need to make a furnace. Let's see. We'll go like this. There's our furnace. I'm surprised that's not a quest. And we'll just throw that here, I guess. That'll do for now. And then bucket, coal. I put a couple chests over here for all this random stuff that I'm collecting. We'll throw that in there. That should get us our bucket. We can put all this in there. Okay. So then really I need to just spend a bunch of time getting ores and stuff like that and smelt them down. Coal. So there's our bucket. Okay, so we can take the water and we'll put 1 there. And take this one and... How come? How come that's not working? It's waterlogging the block, isn't it? That doesn't work anymore, does it? Can I take this out and put it back in for now? Yeah. So I believe I'm doing something incorrectly. What if I do this? What if, okay. This might be total noob stuff here. Let's do this. Because I was putting it on, yeah, I was putting it on a half slab. That's probably why. Okay, let's try this again. Put this in here. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted it to do. Put you here. Okay, so now we have those. Okay, that works. What I'm going to do is go ahead and just hammer a bunch of this stuff down and run it through here so we can get some ores and ingots. Maybe at least get some power going this episode. That would be pretty awesome. So I just remembered we could upgrade these things, the nets in them. Anyway, let's grab. Okay, so we can throw all this stuff in here. I know we can upgrade with flint. Actually, can I take this flint block and okay, cool. We can do that. And then there's iron, and I know we can hold K over this or hit K. There's one one iron ore, so we're not going to be able to do iron quite yet. We need a lot more iron. So if we shift right click, that'll get all these out. We'll grab those, and then we can kind of surround those with flint. Yeah. And that will give us better stuff, or at least a higher chance to get stuff. Okay, and then I was looking at dust. We need to run some dust through some of these. I think now we have like a 9% chance to get redstone, which we really needed the redstone. Oh wow. Zycraft stuff. We got grains of infinity, skystone dust. I got a lapis from in there. Okay, it looks like I need to crush some more stuff down. Let's see what we get out of sand. How many quests does this complete? Just running a couple blocks of sand through. Actually, this isn't. Okay, there we go. And now it's starting to give us some stuff. Oh, there's Certus quartz. Good deal. Random pottery shard. So I realized that I haven't slept in a while, because I have those dudes up there hanging out. But we need to, yeah, I made this porcelain crucible. We need to get lava, so we need to put that in there, and I should have coal. I'm gonna try and do most of this from under my little roof here. We need to get that going, and I'm hoping we can put that up above a torch. And then I need bone meal. Let's grab this. Can I put this here? Okay, so cobblestone will go in there. Good deal. So we're making lava. 4 pieces I think will make a bucket, so we should be good there. And then let's run dust through here real quick. Please give me 1 piece of bone meal. That's all I want. Oh, I'm not oh, there's bone meal. We got bone meal. Get. Go away. Okay, so we have the bone meal. We can throw this here. Okay, so that'll give us another bucket. There's the unfired one, so we need to throw you in there. So one of these we need water. So what I want to do with this is make a cobblestone generator. This is still, that's going to take a little while. Okay, so there's our other bucket for the lava. And then, so what? Let's see. Cobblestone. You know what? We can just look at the quest. Where is the quest? Down here. We know what we're doing there. We can grab, oh, there's 2 more crucibles. Netherrack. We'll grab all this. And there's so many quests. Too bad that didn't give us a lava bucket. That would have been great. Okay, so this generator, just cobblestone glass. So I can smelt up a piece of sand. That'll give us our glass. I'll have to get some more cobblestone. And then how do we make drawers? Storage drawer. Are they... the old way. Chest, okay. So that's not bad. Okay, so we have our lava in there, so we should be able to grab this out. Okay, good deal. And then we could put, that's the wrong thing, crafting table. Put all this stuff in here with some cobblestone and a piece of glass, right? Yeah, so that gives us our stone block generator. We get to keep the water bucket, that's cool. And then we should be able to put this here. You know what? I need another block of lava. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, get that going because this is not going to work yet. So we have our drawer. I was looking at, let's see, can I just, I guess I could use, well, I don't want to use slabs because if I'm putting, well, I could use slabs, cobblestone slabs, but what I was looking at was this stuff. Apparently we can run ores through a squeezer and also use a copper ore hammer to kind of dupe ores a little bit, but we need a lot of iron there. And then also we can make this. There's a lot of good stuff we could do. So we have this one. There is a ton of quests on here. So like all these little quests, I don't know if I should be completing these on camera. Like there is a lot of quests. Like holy cow. Glass quests. There's quests for everything. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to wait on this lava. We'll get that thing going here real quick. And we finally have our bucket of lava, so we should be able to take this now, and I made a nice little spot over here for it. We can put the water in this one, and okay, it looks like it's working. We should be able to put the drawer on top and be good to go, right? Hey, look at that. It does pretty good. Okay, so now that I'm getting cobblestone, I want to real quick, instead of doing that all the time, let's see, can I, okay, so that's going to give us, what was that, 5? I need more than that. I need what, 9? Right? That should be good. Okay, and then cobblestone like this. Okay, and then all these hammers, not the broken one. I wonder if you could use the broken one. Curious. Oh, you can. Okay, so we'll take the compressed stone hammer, and then we should be able to do this. There's compressed cobblestone, so this should make things much quicker. Go like that. Hammer this down. There's 3 blocks, and then we can take this, uncompress it, and run it through this. Yeah, that's gonna make things so much better. So what I'm gonna do, in between episodes, I'm going to clean this mess up a little bit, make the platform bigger, maybe try and get some grass to spread out farther, and do a lot of this kind of thing so we could get ingots and all that good stuff. And next episode, we should be getting some power. I want to get to applied energistics as fast as possible. I don't know how much farther we have to go, but this is doing pretty good. So anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.